guitar players, I'm Ellen Britton. Welcome to my weekly Facebook Live mini guitar lesson. We do this every Thursday morning, 9:45 CDT, because CDT is where Nashville is. So really glad that you're here with me today. We are going to take a look at Travis picking. But before we jump into the pool, I want to encourage you to check out the links in the description. You know, there's my website, my YouTube channel. There's a gazillion little mini guitar lessons there. And also right here on my, if you scroll down, you'll see all my Thursday morning little mini guitar lessons. We just do, just for a few minutes, a short little bite of guitar fun. Could be anything, could be the left hand, the right hand. Today we're going to talk about picking, tips on performing, just all kinds of stuff. So check that out. But most important, I think, actually there's a couple important things. There's a link to sign up for my free monthly newsletter. So if you only check out one link, check that one out and sign up for the free monthly newsletter. Lets you know about classes I'm doing, just all kinds of fun little things. Nashville numbers charts for songs are in there. All kinds of stuff in the newsletter, only once a month. But also you will see a link in the description to my next Zoom class, which is Wednesday, February 17th, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, a 90-minute class on the art of Travis picking. So I really hope you join us. All levels are welcome. If you've never done Travis picking before, you are welcome to join this class. We'll get you started. If you've already done some and you want to fancy it up, we would love to have you as well. I'm going to show you things you can add in to your Travis picking to make it even more fun and cool. So hope you join us for that. So back to Travis picking for today. We laid the groundwork in last week's Facebook Live mini guitar lesson, last Thursday morning. We talked about the roll of the thumb. And if you've never thought about that, you might want to go check out that mini guitar lesson from last Thursday. It talks a lot about the thumb and shows you how to get started. What we're going to do today is we're going to take your thumb, and I'm going to see if I can show you what to do with your thumb. So just a quickie refresher, alternates between the bass note of whatever chord you're on, and right now I'm on a G chord. So your thumb alternates between, since I'm on a G, the 6th string, and for right now we are going to alternate to the 3rd string. So we're going to go like that. When we change chords, the bass note may change to another string. For right now, we're doing 6, 3, 6, 3. Now, you got to get that down because that's the heartbeat. That's the whole deal with Travis picking. But that's not all we do. Once we get our thumb, halfway trained, then we want to add in some high notes. Which ones? Well, because we are using the 3rd string as our alternate bass, that really just leaves the top 2 strings. So let me talk to you about how we're going to play those top 2 strings, because not only do I want you to play the right strings in the pattern we're going to do today, I want you to use certain fingers because that works the best. So what I want you to do is take your middle finger, and put him in charge of the high string. The index finger is in charge of the 2nd string. And we don't go back and forth and create a traffic jam and a little power struggle there. We don't do that. We figure out ahead of time which finger goes to which string, and then we just do that consistently because that will make you smoother, faster, better, more accurate. And once we automate that, then we can think about other things like, I don't know, singing the song. Well, that's kind of important. So anyway, so the job description is your thumb is in charge of the bass note and the 3rd string. Your middle finger does the top string. Your index finger does the 2nd string, okay? So everybody has their job. Everybody stays in their lane. Now here's today's pattern. Bass, 1, 3, 2. Bass, 1, 3, 2. Bass, 1, 3, 2. Bass, 1. Now I'm going to go to a C chord, and oh, look at that. My bass bass note moved to the 5th string, but everything else stays the same. 2 more right there. Bass, 1, 3, 2, bass, 1, 3, 2. Here's my D chord. Oh wow, now my bass note is on the 4th string, so my thumb does not have so far to travel. Bass, 1, 3, 2, bass, 1, 3, 2, back to G. Alright, so now you got the basic idea. You might go, okay, well, I think I know what to do, but that's kind of the slow-mo version, which I strongly suggest when you're learning something that you slow it way, way, way down. But what is that going to sound like in real life? All right, well, let me show you a little bit. So that's something to look forward to. So try that out. Once you get the fun has just begun, because once you have the pattern in your head and you're starting to translate it to your fingers, and your fingers are starting to know what to do, then what you want to do is start logging reps. So you need about a gazillion reps for it to become automatic. That's our goal. Our goal is to do this without thinking, so that we can think about other things like rock downs, chord changes, and singing a song about Travis picking. Oh yeah. Okay, so if you want to be able to do other stuff, which of course we want to, you need to be able to finger pick without having to think about it. And with something complex like a picking pattern, you need to do it a whole bunch. And one little thing you might think about doing is finding a companion activity, because you're going to do a lot of mindless repetition here. So probably the most obvious and effective companion activity is turn on the TV, which, as we know, does not take your full brain to watch TV. So you can do this in front of the TV. If you don't watch a lot of TV, good for you. But you got to find something else, like look out the window and think about what you're going to have for lunch, or, oh my gosh, well, I can't eat lunch till I go to the store. What should I get at the store? Well, we always need bananas. See, you just let your mind wander to something else. Your fingers are practicing this rep, this pattern, and you're getting some mileage on you. And that's how you're going to get comfortable with this. So anyway, I hope you join me next Thursday morning, 9:45 a.m. CDT. We're going to do, I don't know what we're going to do. If you have any requests of stuff you'd like me to talk about in my Thursday morning Facebook Live, leave me a comment, please. I hope we see you February 17th at our Travis picking class. Sign up for my newsletter, and meanwhile, stay in the groove.